Dario here reporting for the West Island blog. I'm here with West Island resident Kim Bellis, founder of the organization Sober is the New Cool, whose goal is to demonstrate the advantages of a sober lifestyle. Thank you very much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
Firstly, Kim, please tell us about your organization and what exactly is the goal behind it.
Well, in 2013, my son started having grand mal seizures. So I'll go back a bit because this is how Sober is the New Cool started. He was in football and having young boys, they like to drink beer and have fun. But because he started having epilepsy, he had to take medicine. Therefore, there was no way that he was allowed to drink. So one day I was telling him, you don't have to worry. You can still go out with your friends. And he said, no, it's not fun. And as I was telling him that, I realized I had a huge glass of wine in my hand. And I thought, wow, this is so hypocritical of me. So I said to him, okay, Matthew, I'm going to stop drinking for 3 months. So it stayed like that for 3 months. 3 months went by. It turned into 6 months. Then he said, but you see, Mom, you could go back to a normal life. I can't be like anybody else. And that's when I realized the peer pressure that he was feeling about being sober or not drinking or not doing drugs, how much pressure there was for a young boy. So I said, okay, I'm going to go for another 3 months. Now I'm at 7 years. In all this time, we started this Sober is the New Cool. So everyone could see whether you're sober for one night, 1 week, a month, a year. Doesn't really matter. You could save a life. You could be the person who's the designated driver. Sober is the new cool that night. So we're really trying to make people aware that being sober could be 100%. It could be a little bit, whatever works for you, basically. And quite honestly, to remove the stigma of you're no fun without alcohol or drugs.
So yeah, exactly as the name says, it sober is cool, and it's okay to be sober, and encouraging people, as you said, not really a necessarily amount of time, but just to take it, whether it's a week, that's okay, or a day.
Okay. Exactly. Or like right now, it's Sober October, right? Yeah. So people will do 30 days of not drinking. So, and then there's Dry January. So there's another time where people, and it's becoming a health and wellness movement, I guess. And not just that, there's so much anxiety and depression and for young kids. And a lot of them do take medication for anxiety or pills to help them get through school. You can't drink with those things. That's like a real disaster. So the whole idea behind Sober is the New Cool is just being healthy, have the self-esteem, being able to communicate without the liquid gold courage, as people will put liquor, and just giving people, listening to them and letting them see that they don't need any kind of intoxication to be who they are. And who they are is really okay,
That's an amazing message that I'm sure a lot of people will appreciate with your organization. So how can people take part and get involved in Sober is the New Cool?
Well, we are on Instagram. We have started selling hoodies and t-shirts, and the proceeds do go to the Douglas Foundation, part of the proceeds, because mental health today is, it's not just for 18-year-olds, it's for mothers with 4 children. It's, the mother that sometimes did start to drink wine at 5 o'clock doing homework and had a little bit of an issue. So we feel that mental health and addiction kind of go hand in hand. So that's why we've chosen the Douglas Foundation to give back part of our proceeds. So we are Sober is the New Cool on Instagram. We are on Twitter, and we have a webpage called soberisthenewcool.org. So right now we're just getting a new campaign going for October. And we're really trying to give a voice to anyone who needs to be heard. We have a lot of people that do send us messages asking for referrals. So we are trying to get more organized on that end right now, because we're seeing a big need for, I guess, especially with COVID right now, people to be able to reach out and be able to talk to somebody very quickly.
And what has the community been saying? Maybe those that have been with the organization and taken part in being sober. What have they had to say after their life has changed?
Well, the one thing I have started with, I find with a lot of people, is when they do reach out for help, their self-esteem is really low. So I start something with them where every day I send them a message, I am ... And I ask them, I try to get them to engage in putting a positive word about themselves: happy, funny, artistic, wonderful, lovable, blessed, grateful, any of those words. Most times at the beginning, they're not able to find the goodness inside, because the struggle of alcohol or drugs, the self-esteem is usually at the bottom. So we send out a message in the morning, every morning, so they start their day with a positive way to start their day. And I find that as they become sober, what's happened is they're able to send the words I am, and they don't write one word, they'll write 10 words. I am strong, I am capable, I am blessed, I am funny, I am artistic. They'll go through, it's incredible, the change of their mental health in the way that they see the value that they have, in this world. And I think that by listening and giving them a voice and trying to find out that confidence that they've lost, because normally when people drink, there's a sadness or anxiety or depression that they're trying to cover. So without that, it's a slow rebuilding of steps. And our E, the way that the E is kind of like a ladder. So we're building one step at a time to rebuild whoever it is that needs us.
That's really, it's a great way to show how people are progressing while being sober and while being part of your organization. Well, thank you very much, Kim Bellis, founder of the organization Sober is the New Cool. I will put the link to the website and to their social media channels as well, how to get yourself some of that very cool merch in the article with this video. Thanks again for joining me today.
Thanks. And remember that when they are buying our merchandise, it really is going towards mental health and people that are becoming sober, and it is the new cool.
Amazing. Have a great day.
Thank you. See ya. Bye.